Hello everyone and welcome to Amy's Rock and Pop Shop. In this session, we are going to learn how to make cute little chenille ornaments of our pets and dress them up for Halloween. So what you will need for this project is some pipe cleaner, preferably metallic. You will need some bump chenille. I have black and purple today. I prefer to use vintage bump chenille because it's just fluffier. You can find it on Etsy. The kind that you get on Amazon typically is not the vintage kind and it's not as fluffy. I also like the vintage look of it. And then we are going to need some cardstock. So you can just buy any cardstock that you can run through your printer. I like to use some scissors that I don't normally use for fabric. I have my designated fabric scissors, so we're going to put those aside. But I use these to cut the chenille, which has wire in it. The pipe cleaner has wire in it as well, so you don't want to dull your fabric scissors. We're not going to need the paintbrush for this project, so I'm going to set that aside. And then let's see what else. Some festive Halloween ribbon, hot glue. I prefer to use this Gorilla Glue gun. It has multiple heat settings. The Gorilla Glue for me seems to be more permanent, so that is my preference. So I'm going to grab a few glue sticks out here and set them aside on the table. And then you're going to need a variety of miniatures to use as accessories for your cute little pets. So we'll put that aside and pull it out later. This is a great craft to do with children. You can use tacky glue instead of hot glue. And you will need an editing app for your phone. I prefer to use PicSart. You can download it from the App Store for Android or iPhone. It's PICSART. When you open up PicSart, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom and choose the background that is blank. And then I'm going to go ahead and choose a photo of one of my cats. I'm going to use this cute picture of my cat Yuki. As you can see, it was Easter time when I took this shot, but that's okay, because we are going to remove the background. So you're going to come over at the bottom, click remove background, and let the magic happen. Don't worry about any part of the image that still shows. All you have to do is hit the erase, the erase button at the top. It looks like this if it was out of frame. And then you're going to click the erase button again at the bottom, and you're just going to go through and swipe your finger to erase any unwanted part of the picture. Go ahead and you can use your fingers to pinch it to make it larger so you can see more detail, and just use your finger to get the shape you want for the head. And if you mess up, you can hit restore, and then you can go back in and bring some of it back if you need to. Whoops. If you make a mistake like that, simply hit the back arrow and it will undo it. I need to get this one little spot right here. You can get caught up with making it smaller and smaller. You don't have to worry about it being perfect because we're going to put a bow on it, a real actual bow. All right, so next hit the check mark button, hit apply. And then you're going to want to crop it a bit. You don't want to crop it too much because you want to save room for the hat up top. So we'll crop it more at the bottom and the sides, and then be sure to leave plenty of your canvas in place so that when you choose his Halloween hat, you have plenty of room for it on the canvas. Okay, next hit apply. And then you're going to go to the bottom and choose stickers. I like to type in Halloween hat, and then you get to scroll through all these fun options until you find a hat that you really like for your pet. Look, there's even a little pumpkin head. You can try different search options to find different fun things. I did this for a client once. I did the cute little Frankenstein mask. There's so many fun ones in here. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to choose this hat. And you see this little circular arrow. You can rotate the hat to make it fit the way you want. And then you can move the hat around on the canvas until you get it right where you would like to have it. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. I always like to have at least one ear showing. When you print this and trim it, you can always trim around to remove the ear from the back if you would like. I think that looks good, so I'm going to hit apply and I'm going to hit next, and then I'm going to hit save and save it to my phone. Done. And then we are ready to print. So you can use whatever program you have to print. If you have a program like Photoshop Elements, or if you use Avery from your cardstock package, you'll have to play around with the printing to get the right size that you like for the proportion of the body. For the sake of this tutorial, to save time, I'm going to be working with these two that I already created and printed out. This is my cat Pika, my mustache cat, and this is Yuki when he was a kitten. Super cute. Next, we are going to pull out this vintage chenille. We're going to start with the black. You're going to need 3 bumps of black. So we'll go ahead and take that out. And I'll go ahead and trim the purple as well and get it ready. I really love this craft so much because it is so much fun to design the little characters. When you trim it, you're going to want to leave a bit of the skinny part so that they have legs or hands. It just looks nicer. All right, so 2 bumps will make the legs, and then you're going to want to pinch this part together so that it has a little bit of a neck. And then you're going to trim to make sure that you leave a little bit of the skinny part again. And look how cute that is. Cute little legs. And then this is going to be the arms, and you're going to attach it with a little bit of hot glue so that you leave a little bit of a neck and you have the torso. So I'm going to take the hot glue, put a little bit right here. Be careful not to burn yourself. My hands are so used to the hot glue that it just doesn't faze me anymore. And now you have one of the bodies made. Now we'll work on the black one. So I think I'm going to use this ribbon, which I got from Joann's. It's Ofray. It's got this metallic gold, and it's really pretty. So you're going to take the ribbon. I'm going to use my fabric scissors so I get a nice clean cut, and I like to cut at a diagonal with the ribbon. And then make a nice bow. I'll probably end up having to trim the tail again, but I'd rather have too much than too little. I make it smaller than I want just so that when I tighten it, it should come out close to the size that works. can take the time to make the bow nice and pretty. All right, perfect. Then we will put it on here. And I like to kind of play around with the placement of everything before I glue it down, because it might not fit exactly the way I want it to. So I know I want the ribbon here, so I'm just gonna pull it back and put a little bit of glue right there. And then I'm gonna put some glue on here. And then kind of slide the head into place. I want her mustache to still be seen, so I'm gonna play with it. Again, be sure to be careful because you can get burned from the back side of the glue oozing. So be mindful of that. All right, now I'm gonna trim the ribbon. And I forgot to use my fabric scissors, so it's kind of dull. You can make the tail as long as you like. It's all just your own personal preference. Look how cute this is looking. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. I haven't made these in a couple of years, so this is a treat for me too. All right, next we get to accessorize. So I am going to pull out my little tray of accessories so that we can decide how we want to decorate these little guys. Look at this fun tray of goodies. Let's lay her here on the side so that we can look and decide what we might want to use. So a lot of these are going to be too big and heavy for this type of ornament, but I use these with my cone dolls. So we want to pick something lightweight and small. There are lots of options here. A lot of these little miniatures I got from Joann's in the button department. So they're actually cute little buttons. Some of these are vintage that I source from various platforms such as Etsy, eBay, and a live shopping platform called Whatnot. And then I have some like this one and this one that I got from Amazon that are slime charms. So if you type in Halloween slime charms, you will find cute little things like this and candy and other accessories. I'm putting pressure from the back side to make sure that it's gonna adhere. And there it is. It's so cute. Look at that. So cute. All right, so now we're gonna pick the accessory. All right, we want something that's gonna stand out against the black. So I don't wanna choose a black spider necessarily because it's not really gonna pop. We could do a ghost, tiny little ghost, that's cute. We could do the spider web. I already know what I'm gonna choose, but I'm just showing you guys some different options so you can see. This would be a cute one. This is a little vintage Happy Halloween sign, if I can pick it up. That would be really cute. I really was thinking I was gonna use the pumpkin though, but I might be able to use both. So I'm gonna curve his hand just slightly, and then I'm gonna take the hot glue and just do a little bit of hot glue right here. And then I'm going to place the pumpkin like so in his hand, and I'm gonna hold it like this until it bonds. Slide it out just a little more. The thing that I don't like about hot glue is if you touch it while it's wet, it turns white and then it doesn't look very pretty. So try if you can not to touch it so you don't have that happen. Now I'm gonna tack the ribbon down just a little bit here. so that it's not in the way of the pumpkin, like that. And because I feel like being extra fancy, I might even give him this cute, or her actually, Pika is a girl. I'm gonna put this little Halloween sign in her other hand. Look how cute that is. All right, so we're gonna put just a tiny bit of glue here on the hand. And hold it and make sure it's gonna bond. And then you can either use your fingers or you can use the needle nose pliers and bend the little hand around. Oops, see, you gotta be careful. Just pull the extra glue off. Look how cute! I'm gonna set these aside so that we can really see it. Look how cute this is. Oh my goodness. All right, now it's gonna need a hanger. So I'm gonna go with the green to be matchy-matchy. I'm gonna turn it over. You're gonna take it and make a little loop. Oops. Twist it like so. You wanna have about that much. Trim off the excess. Trim off the excess, sorry. Trim off the excess. All right. And then flip it over so that you can see where you want it, where you want the hanger to be. I kind of like it off to the side like that. So go ahead and put some glue on here. And then again, be careful that you don't burn yourself. Place it and then turn it over and press it down so that it bonds. And we're almost done. This is so exciting. And then we'll go through making the second one. And she's all ready for Halloween. Isn't that cute? And if you want to, you can turn the little corners of the feet up like that, just to give it a little more dimension. And she's all set. And he's all set. He's all ready. Yay! All right, let's look at the two of them together. Look how cute they are. They're all ready for Halloween. Thank you guys so much for crafting with me today. I'm so excited. Have a wonderful rest of your day here at Bewitching Bash. This has been so much fun. I think I need to eat some candy corn.